And we're just getting to noon here on the East Coast. Give us a call if you're a Tracfone customer. We'd love to hear from you. Our testimonial lines will be open. What you're getting today is an amazing phone from Motorola. In fact, this is the most fully featured, there I am, fully featured fun phone, say that 15 times fast, that you have ever seen from Tracfone. It has more memory, it has the 2 cameras, it has better screen, it has better battery life. I mean, everything you could ever imagine. Plus, you're getting what you know and you trust from QVC and Tracfone. Tracfone is the nation's #1, national no contract wireless service. #1. Nobody does it better. It's easy. It is complete coverage everywhere you go. And for less than the price of just the phone alone, for just about the same price as just the minutes alone, you are getting 1,500 minutes, 1,500 texts, and 1,500 megabytes of data. 1 year of service to get this activated and start going, a choice of your covers, and the phone, all of that on 5 easy payments, free shipping and handling. And it's only here at QVC right this very moment. Here's your color choices. So we have black. We also have the gold glitter. We have the silver glitter. We have the paisley. And then there is the clear. Really, that's just you picking up whichever case you want that goes along with the phone. You're also getting the power adapter, you're getting the 1 year of service, the car charger, the case, and then all of those vouchers as well. In fact, here's the value. Take a look at this. If you were to try and get the phone alone, because it is such a high functioning phone, it would be $173. If you were trying to get, if you want to upgrade, just so you can get the extra minutes, the data, all that, that's $125 alone. Pardon me. The car charger and also the case, a $325 value that you're getting home for, I did math, not in my head, $175 less. $175 worth of savings, free shipping and handling, and 5 easy payments. You pay as you go. There's no contract. There's no termination fee. It's super easy to activate. You can keep your own phone number. I mean, I could go on and on and on and on. Give us a call. We'd love to hear from you. Melissa Dawson is the expert when it comes to Tracfone. And Tracfone's been here at QVC for a very long time.
It really has.
But we've never had this cool of a phone.
We've never had this kind of phone before. It's from Motorola. Motorola's been around since 1928 and been part of that Android operating system for over 10 years. They really have brought us one of their premier handsets. So these are features that we've never seen before. So probably biggest 3, largest screen size we've ever seen in a Tracfone today, special value. It's at 5.7-inch screen size, but it's still a small footprint, which I like, so it doesn't feel like you're carrying a small tablet around. So you're getting that large screen experience. #2 thing is the battery. This is really an all-day battery, and it comes with the turbocharger. You get 6 to 7 hours of additional use in 15 minutes. So the turbocharger is coming included as well. And then the third thing about this is the dual cameras on the back. 12 megapixel camera on the back, and that dual camera mode actually gives you like that depth perception to be able to do like those fancy portrait modes. We're going to kind of show off how that camera works, but fun face filters. There's just so many camera features to this. So that's just a sampling of what you're getting with the Motorola G6. Again, most high-end phone we've ever offered from Tracfone.
And you get so many features, not only with the phone, but also with being a Tracfone customer. Tracfone is, and I'm going to say it again, the #1 no contract wireless provider in the United States. That's saying a lot.
Yes. So #1 pay-as-you-go provider. And here's what we love about Tracfone. Quite simply, it's the most affordable way to own a smartphone in America, period. It works out to about $10 a month. And there's no contracts, no credit checks, no deposits, no activation fees. You get free international calling to over 100 international destinations. You can keep your same phone number, and you have amazing coverage with Tracfone. So you're not sacrificing anything here. You're deciding how much you want to spend. It's pay-as-you-go service. There's no monthly bills. There's no contracts. Awesome coverage, and really for the first time ever, the most amazing phone that is really going to rival any phone out there in the market today. It really has those features.
Yeah, in fact, take a look that we have kind of like a rundown of some of the features that are on the phone. I know Melissa talked about them, but this really is the coolest phone we've ever offered through Tracfone.
It really is. So again, this is the Motorola G6. It is brand new, and it really has so many high-end features. First of all, being that 5.7-inch screen size, largest screen size we've ever offered. It's that 12 megapixel on the camera, on the rear, with also a 5 megapixel camera, so it gives you that portrait mode. 8 megapixel camera on the front. You've got those fun face filters built in as well. It even has an octa-core processor, so 8 engines working for you. It is lightning fast. 5.7-inch screen size, again, largest screen size, so if you want that big screen experience, you've got it. all-day battery life with turbocharging capability as well. And then it's that 3D glass back. So just everything about this handset really kind of screams quality when you put it in your hand. And it's kind of that edge-to-edge glass on the back. So it's not rubber,
really
it's not plastic. It feels really comfortable in the palm of your hands. But you can really just tell when you hold this, this feels so different than anything else that we've ever offered from Tracfone. Again, there's those dual cameras coming included as well. And the other thing we want to touch on is the storage. So 32 gigs of storage coming included. That's the most storage that we've ever offered. So if you're maybe a Tracfone customer right now and your pictures are full on your phone and you're like, oh no, we had a customer call this morning that said he had to delete a picture to be able to take another picture. The nice part about this, it actually comes included with Google Photos that backs up all of your photos and videos for free. So really you can take as many pictures as you want, but then we're also giving you a ton of storage. So 32 gigs of storage coming included as well.
I mean, if you're already a Tracfone customer, this is a no-brainer. Now you upgrade. Better phone. You're getting your 1500, 1500, 1500 again. You have a year to use that and to activate it. So if you still got stuff left on yours, not to worry about. And you're getting this home for less than the price of the phone itself. Just a few more dollars than what you'd pay for just the minutes alone. So if you're already a Tracfone customer, absolutely get this right away. Keep your old phone, donate your old phone, whatever it is, but get this home, transfer your number. And by the way, we made it so much simpler to do activation. That activation and the wizard is so simple, and you can keep your own cell phone. If you are brand new to Tracfone, if you've never done this before, if you have a contract that is driving you crazy because you don't understand it and you're locked in it or whatever it might be, welcome to freedom. You can still use this as much as your other phone if that's what you want to do, but you know what your bill is. You're paying as you go, and it's easy to reload, and you're back in control. I think that this is super good for new phone users, teenagers, tweens. Yes. You want to be in control. You don't want to put them in a contract and then all of a sudden have a bill for $300 for one phone line. No. This is great for that, because then when they're out of it, they got to do more chores to get more minutes or text. It's also great for instance, my mother, we moved over to a Tracfone. She wasn't using her phone that much. She needed something that she could see really well, which you can, that she could do all the bells and whistles, but she was just taking phone calls. She wasn't doing a whole lot of stuff. And this is perfect there as well. But sometimes people ask, oh wait, but there's no coverage. This is not the big guy. Where's my coverage?
This is the big guy. That's a good way of saying it, because with Tracfone, you are getting the big guy. So with Tracfone, they actually partner with America's largest, most dependable 4G LTE network out there. So we're going to show you that coverage map. It is a sea of green. So if you're like, yeah, what's the coverage going to be like? Well, chances are it's probably going to be better than what you have right now. So again, Tracfone, unbeatable nationwide coverage that you're receiving here. So I'd love to hear from our Tracfone customers, because they talk about, in an emergency, guess whose call got out? It was the Tracfone.
And actually, if you're concerned, go to QVC.com. You can type in your zip code, and they'll let you know. Make sure you have that covered. I mean, the white places that you see right there, tops of mountains.
Yes.
So if you're doing that, then, well, maybe not. But nobody's going to have coverage up there. Free shipping and handling, 5 easy payments, $175 less than the if sold separately price. Talk to me about the minutes text data.
Yes. So again, we're including for you 1,500 minutes plus 1,500 texts plus 1,500 megabytes of data also coming included with this one. So Tracfone customers know the value of those minutes alone, $125. So it's like you're only spending $25 for the premium phone that you're receiving here today, which is the best phone that we've ever offered. But let's tell you kind of how that works. So again, it's minutes and text and data that you're getting coming included here. So that 1,500 megabytes of data you can actually use to visit 1,200 web pages if you wanted to do. If you want to do 75 hours of social media streaming, you could do that as well. Maybe you want to send about 20,000 emails. You could do that with your data. Or you could even do 40 hours of turn-by-turn GPS directions. So that megabytes of data really will carry you quite a while. What I always encourage people to do is when you're home, and I'll show you how to do this, always connect to your Wi-Fi. Make sure your Wi-Fi is turned on. And that way, when you're at home, when you're at the office, when you're at the coffee shop, all of those things that you're doing with your apps, those are all free. You're on Facebook for free. You're watching a movie for free. You're on Instagram or checking your bank account. all of your apps are free when you're connected to Wi-Fi. So connect to Wi-Fi as much as you can, and that way you really save your data for when you're on the go.
That's a really good point. We, years and years and years ago, when my first two children were babies, we bought one for our babysitter, a Tracfone, because I just wanted to be in control. Like, I didn't not really have control, who am I kidding? But I wanted to make sure that she had no excuses. Oh, I didn't pay my cell phone bill, or oh, I didn't, anything. She had a phone, I could always get a hold of her. But she would go to the park with them, and she would not, and it wouldn't have Wi-Fi, and she'd be on there, and so she'd use her data really, really quickly.
Yes.
I'd always be like, listen, make sure if you're like in the house or you're at a coffee shop, turn on the Wi-Fi, because that way you're not using up that data.
Yes, you're not using up the data. And the nice part is you really can customize your plans here as well. So again, for most Tracfone customers, that 1,500 minutes text and data that we include will typically last most customers an entire year. But let's say you just need to buy another 1,000 text messages. You can do that for only $5. So for teenagers, I know you might be doing that, and you have them do a few chores, and they, $5, give them 1,000 text messages. Maybe you just need an extra gig of data. You can buy that for only $10. So you really can piece together and a la carte this the way that you want, and really customize it the way that you need to.
What about international calling?
Yes. So the other thing I love about Tracfone is that you also get free international calling available to over 100 destinations at no additional charge. Most carriers will charge you a monthly fee to be able to have this feature. With Tracfone, it's included. So you could call Canada, Mexico, UK, Spain, China, France, India. The list goes on and on and on. So if you have family, friends, loved ones around the world, military loved ones around the world, this is really a way to be able to stay in better communication. So even if it's not your everyday phone, it might be the second phone that you pick up to be able to make those international calls, and the phone that you're going to use to take those amazing pictures, because I do have to show you some of the quality pictures on this we've never seen on a Tracfone before. So one of my favorite.
And you can hold more of those pictures,
yes,
and more of that video, because you have the 32 gigabyte, which we've never had on a Tracfone before.
Right, and with the Google Photos, it's automatically going to back those up for you as well, so you never have to worry about really anything getting lost or full, because with Google Photos. So here is actually my little grandson. We went down to DC, and so that portrait mode is kind of that mode that's available on the more expensive $700-800 phones out there in the market, where it really focuses on the subject, kind of blurs everything in the background so that your person really pops. And so this has that portrait mode with that dual camera system on the back. And so I actually took the photo that I took with my Motorola, went to a photo lab, and blew it up to a 16 by 20. I mean, that's a huge poster board size, and you can see everything is still crisp, everything is still clear, so you're not losing anything in terms of quality when you really go to blow up a photo.
Yeah, it's not all blurry.
The guy at the photo lab couldn't believe, he was like, the Tracfone took that picture, right? Like, he thought like I had $1,000 phone.
Right.
Like, he was blown away when he printed out these pictures.
Well, and that's the point.
Yes.
This is not $1,000 that you're spending. I mean, listen. And I feel like all my friends around me are like, oh yeah, I'm upgrading to and it's costing me $275 a month. And I'm just like, what are you talking about? Like, this is not okay that we're spending this much on our phones and our cell service. I know that it's important to you, but you really can make a smarter decision and save yourself some money. Really assess where you are at in your life. Do you need to have the newest, the latest, the greatest? Does it have to be all that expensive? Does it have to have that name? Motorola has been around forever. They are superior in this category, and we could pick any of the phones that we wanted to put into this Tracfone deal pretty much, but in order to give you the best phone at the best price, this is the one we chose. We've never had a phone this good before, and the last phones were great. The 32 gigabytes of memory, the dual pictures, I mean, everything that you saw right there, extra storage, your apps are on here. Plus, on top of that, Tracfone gave us the best deal possible, giving us the 1,500 minutes, plus the 1,500 texts, plus the 1,500 megabytes of data. All of that, a year to activate and to use it. Simple activation, simple transfer of your phone number, and now you're in control. You pay as you go, you cancel any time. You don't have to guess what your bill's going to be every single month. You don't have to fight with them to break up and be like, but I want to get out of this contract. Sure. You don't have to buy more minutes. Absolutely. Take control of your finances. Take control of your teenagers' situation with their phone and how much they're using and how much data they're going through. Help your parents who may still be locked into this contract or you who've been locked in this contract for years and years and years, and you just, well, yeah, it's $300 or $400 every single month. Is there anything different than that? Yes, there is. There is Tracfone today. Add 5 easy payments of $29.99, free shipping and handling.
Yes, and for a lot of us, it's kind of bringing our parents into this world, right? Because a lot of them still don't have smartphones, right?
Yeah.
There's a lot of people still out there with the flip phones,
right?
And they're just missing out on so much. They're not part of the picture messaging. They're not part of the text messaging that are happening throughout the family. So with my mom and dad, it was a way to kind of really get them in communication with us as well. But again, they didn't need a big monthly plan.
No.
They just really wanted those smartphone features.
Let me take you through your options. So we already sold out of one. So you're a little late. That's okay. QVC.com right now. Use your mobile apps or pick up the phone and give us a call. But choose black. These are your case covers. Your cover case, yeah. Black, glittery gold, glittery silver,